Okay, good morning everyone. This is again Shelly, your teacher for today. This is our third week lesson for our day 2. And now, is everyone ready? Okay, now let's continue our lesson for today. Okay, now this will be our lesson for today on how are we going to form or make a present simple tense sentence. Alright? Now, in an interrogative form. Okay, when we say interrogative form, this is a question form sentence. When we say question form, it ends with a question mark. Okay? But still, we are in present simple tense. Again, when we say present, it's happening now. And when we say simple, as I said before, it's all about the basic. Okay? So, how are we going to make a sentence through interrogative form or in a question form sentence? Okay, we will just follow this tip or rule. Okay, now when we say do, the helping verb, okay, and then for the subject, normally it is the pronoun. Okay, I put here the I, you, we, and they. Okay, when we say pronoun again, it is a noun. Oh, I'm sorry. A pronoun helps, represents the noun. Okay, so we will refrain from repeating again and again the subject. Okay, now plus the base verb plus the question mark or the punctuation mark. Do not forget, everyone, to put this punctuation mark because if we will not put this one at the end of the sentence, it will not be in an interrogative form or in a question form sentence. Okay? And also, we will use does. Okay? Does. And the subject again, which is the pronoun. Okay? But only for he, she, and it pronoun. Okay? Plus the base verb and this question mark. Okay? Again, if we will use a pronoun or subject pronoun, I, you, we, and they, always remember that, everyone, that you will use the helping verb do. And it will end with a punctuation mark like this. Okay? Now, if we are going to use a subject pronoun like he, she, and it, we will use does. Okay? Plus this one and this punctuation mark. That is our interrogative form type of sentence. Present simple tense. Okay? Now, tip number 2. Usually, he, she, and it, okay, always use with es, helping verb. With es, helping verb. Okay? Now, to make it more clearer, okay, let's always remember that for do, helping verb, always comes with I pronoun and then you, we, and they subject pronoun. Okay? When we say subject pronoun, it is the, what we say, what we are or who are we talking about in the sentence. Alright? Now here, I will show you an example. Okay, here, as I said, do, the helping verb, plus the subject whom we are talking about, plus the verb, the action word. And don't forget, everyone, to put a question mark punctuation at the end of the sentence. Okay? Like this, for example, this lady is playing tennis. Okay? As you can see in the picture, she is playing tennis. Okay? So, how are we going to make this one? How are we going to make an interrogative form? By merely looking at the picture. Okay, it will go like this. Okay, it's do, which is representing the helping verb, and then the subject pronoun, which is the I, and then the verb, the action, is play. Alright, tennis. And then, don't forget to add this one, the punctuation mark, which is the question mark. This one. So, by merely looking at this sentence, do I play tennis? So, you keep watch for the intonation or for how did I pronounce the interrogative form. Okay, listen everyone. It says that do I play tennis? Okay, that's how you are going to make an interrogative form. Okay, now shall we continue? I'll give you one more or more examples about this. Okay. So, it says here, as I said earlier, that do is called the helping verb. Okay? What is a helping verb? It helps, okay, form the question. This one. Okay? Now, without this one, it cannot be called an interrogative form. Okay, and next, this one, the I, as I said earlier, it is the subject pronoun. Okay, when we say subject pronoun, it is the one doing the action or is the one we are talking about. Okay? Now, it says here that play tennis is the verb. Of course, because playing is an action word. Okay? Next. Okay, for further understanding, okay, here another example. Okay, as we can see here in the picture, this man is watching television. Okay? This man is watching the television. Okay. By merely watching the television, it is already a verb. Because there's already an action. Okay. Okay, everyone? So, we will just follow this rule or tip. Okay, so it says here, how are we going to make it an interrogative form? We will do it like this. Okay, do you, we're talking about this man, you watch television with question mark. Okay, again, it will be pronounced as Do you watch television? Okay, that's going to be in an interrogative form. Okay? Alright, another example for interrogative form using do. Okay, in the picture, we can see that I just think that they need help or they need anything by merely looking at their palm or their hands. Okay? So, since there are many hands here, so it's plural. It's more than one. So, when we say we, it's more than one, of course. You cannot use we if you're just alone. You will just use I or you. Okay? So, it says here that do we need anything with question mark. Okay? Again, it says that do we need anything? Okay? That's interrogative because of this. Okay? Always remember that using interrogative form, to make it simple, it is a question sentence. You are asking something from someone. Okay? Next. Like for example, I will ask you, what is your name? Okay. It will end in a question mark punctuation. Alright? Another example. Oh, it seems that they like to dance. These ladies. Alright? So, we will just follow the simple tip or rule for interrogative form. So, it will be like this. Do they? Why we use they pronoun? Because they are 1, 2, 3. That's plural. So, we will ask these ladies. Okay? Do they like to dance? Okay? Did you get it, everyone? Did you get it? Do they like to dance? Alright. Don't forget this one, the question mark. Alright. So, next. Okay, here. For the does. Okay, does. This one. You will use this one always. Okay? In a he. In she. And it. Subject. Pronoun. Okay? Again, for the he. For the male, man, boy. Alright? For the she, for like me, a lady, a woman, a girl. Alright? And for the it, you will use this in an animal or like for things. Okay? So, you will use does. Alright? Now, I'll show you an example. Okay, here. So, it says here that, as we can see here in the picture, the doctor or the dentist is doing something to her patient. Alright? So, since it says that does plus subject plus verb and the punctuation mark question mark here, okay, we are going to form it like this. Okay, so does, okay, she, because she's a girl, she's a lady, she's a woman. Okay, does she examine her patient? Okay, did you get it, everyone? So it says here, does, since she, remember, we will use does if for the he, she, and it only. So, since this is a girl or a lady dentist, we will use she. And then examine is an action word, is a verb. Okay? And she's examining her patient. This girl is the patient. And then put the question mark. Okay? So again, this is how are you going to say it. Okay? Does she examine her patient? Okay? Alright, everyone? Okay, another example. Okay. So, it says here the rule or the tip. Okay, does she examine her patient? So, it means that does is the helping verb. Okay? Now, the she is the subject pronoun. And then the examine is the verb or the action word. Okay? Oh, here. Let's watch or let's take a look for this picture. Okay. It seems that he is doing something in the office, or maybe he's successful with what he made. Okay? It says here that does plus subject plus verb plus question mark punctuation. So it says here that does he make plans? Okay? So again, does he make plans? Remember this one. Alright? So, next. Oh, so it seems like she's, by the picture itself, it looks like he's talking to someone and it looks like she's asking. Okay? So, does it make sense? Okay? Did you get it, guys? Does it make sense? Maybe this one, she's asking for the idea or what the person in front of her is doing something or saying something. Okay? So, it represents the idea or what's in her mind. Okay? So, she asks for, does it make sense? Okay? Now, next. Okay. Let's have a little activity about interrogative form. Okay? It says here that remember to use do or does at the beginning of the question. Okay? Now here, for example, we use you. Okay? It says you. So when you say you, alright, what are we going to use? Is it do or does? Okay, remember for the does, there's only 3 that you will remember. Okay? For he, for she, and it. Okay? Now, for the do, there's I. Okay, what else? There is you. Okay? We, and they. Okay? Now, since you is used here, okay, since you is used here, so what are we going to use? Is it do or does? Alright. Good job. You have to use do. Okay? So, we are going to ask, do you like pizza? Okay? That's how are you going to make a question form or interrogative sentence. We'll use do, you, and then the verb like pizza. Okay? Alright, for number 2. Okay. Okay, this is your clue. Okay, for the she. So, what are we going to use here? Remember, as I said, that you will use does only for he, she, and it. And the rest, you will use do. Oh, since we have here she, subject pronoun, so what are we going to use? Okay, it's what? Does. Okay, so does she speak French? Okay, does, because of the word she, does she speak French? Okay, now for number 3. Okay, here, they. So, what are we going to use here? It's going to be, it's going to be do. Okay? Do they live in London? Okay? Alright, for number 4. Oh, here again, for the pronoun he. What are we going to use here? It's going to be does, of course. Yes, it's going to be does. Okay, because of this pronoun he. So, it's going to be does he work at a bank? Okay? Look at the sentences. There is a question mark at the end. Does he work at a bank? Alright. Now next, for number 5. Okay. Oh, here, it's I. So, what are we going to use here? For I, you, we, and they, it's going to be do. Alright, do. I need help. Okay. Did you get it, everyone? Do I need help? Okay. So, there's still more. Okay, for number 6. Okay, oh, there you go again for the word, for the pronoun we. So, what are we going to use here? It's do. Alright. It's do. We have any milk? Okay? Alright. Now, for number 7. Okay, this is a cat. Okay, for the word cat. So, it's an animal. Okay. So, what is the correct answer for this? Okay? What is the correct answer? Cat is only one. So, remember for the he, she, it, since it represents for the cat because it's an animal, what is the correct answer here for the he, she, it? Okay, I'm pretty sure everyone knows this. So, it's going to be does. Okay, so it's going to be does the cat chase mice? Okay? Okay, did you get it, guys? So, does the cat chase mice? Okay, now for number 8. Here again, we use the word you pronoun. So, what are we going to use here? Do or does? Of course, it's going to be do. For the I, you, we, and they. Use do. Okay, do you play video games? Okay, that's the correct answer. Do you play video games? Okay, so we're almost finished for our activity number 1. Let's go for number 9. Oh, there you go again, the word she. Okay, so It's going to be does. Okay, so does she study English? Alright? Did everyone get the correct answer? Does she study English? Okay, another last example for our activity 1. Oh, he, she, and it. What are we going to use here? Of course, it's going to be does. So, it's does he go to school by bus? Okay? Does he go to school by bus? Okay. That is how we are going to use the do and does to make an interrogative form or question form sentence. Okay? Next. Okay, you have here your answer key. Okay? Okay, for number activity 2. Okay, I'm giving you more examples for everyone to memorize, or not memorize, to learn more. Okay? So, it says here that we have to fill in the blanks with the correct interrogative form or question form of the verb in the parentheses. Okay, it says also again to use do or does at the beginning. Okay, here. So, what's the correct answer for this, for number 1? Of course, it's going to be do. Okay? Just always remember for the word does, there's only 3 pronouns that you will remember. The he, she, and the it. And the rest, it's going to be do. Okay? Do they go to the park on Sundays? Okay? Alright, next. Again, here, it's so easy. Right? Okay, so what's the correct answer here? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be does. Of course, because of this pronoun he. So, does he play the guitar? Okay. So, next, for number 3. Oh, there you go again for the pronoun she. So, of course, I'm very sure you know the answer. Okay, so it's going to be does, of course. Does she read books every day? Okay? Alright. For number 4. Okay. What did I said earlier? That he, she, and it for the does, and the rest you will use do. Okay, since this is a you pronoun, okay, what are you going to use here? It's going to be, okay, it's you, I'm sorry, do. It's do you like coffee? Okay. And then, so for number 5, again, we. So it's going to be, of course, it's do. Do we need more time? Just tell me, everyone, if you need more time for me to explain. Or, yeah, just tell me, okay? That's why I'm asking you. Or do we need more time? Okay. So, next, for number 6. Here, the dog. The dog. A dog is what? A thing or an animal? Of course, we all have this. It is an animal. So, when we say animal, it what? Represents the pronoun what? It. So, as I said, for he, she, it, you will use or we will use the helping verb does. So, for number 6, it's going to be, does the dog bark at strangers? Okay? Alright, guys. So, it says that does the dog bark at strangers? Alright. So, for number 7, she again. Okay. So, what did I say earlier? For the he, she, and it, you will use does. So, I already gave you the correct answer for number 7. It is does. Okay, it's does she work at a hospital? Okay. Now for number 8. Alright, again for the they. Okay. So, you will not think anymore of other helping verb to use. Okay, so it's automatically be do. Alright, you will use the helping verb do. Do they eat dinner late? Okay, that's the correct helping verb. Do. Again for the she, for the he. Okay, for he, so he, she, it. What's the helping verb? Okay, it's does. So, we are going to use does he watch television in the evenings? Okay, does he watch television in the evenings? Okay, that's for number 9. And for number 10, okay, here for the I. As I said, I, you, we, and they, you will use the helping verb do. Okay, so how are we going to make it in a question form or in an interrogative form? It's going to be, do I know the answer? Okay, so I guess everyone already have an idea on how to make an interrogative form or a question form in present simple tense. Okay, let's move on. Okay, here you have here your answer key also. Okay, now next. Okay, it says here that we have to go back to verb. Okay, to freshen up. Okay, what is a verb? Okay, so because verb is very important in forming or in making a sentence. Okay, that's why I will refresh or freshen up again your mind for what is a verb. Okay, it says here, of course, we know that a verb is an action word or it describes an action. It tells what someone is doing. Like now, for example, I'm talking to everyone. I'm teaching to everyone. Okay, that's already a verb because I'm talking, I'm teaching, and then everyone out there is listening. Okay, to me. So, you also, everyone is already listening, is already doing an action. Okay, like you're learning something. I hope that you learn something from me. Okay, so I'm sorry, you're learning. That's already an action word. You're already doing something. So, that is already a verb. Okay? Next. So, yes, the following slides or presentations are examples of action words. Okay. They are called regular verbs. Okay. When we say regular verbs, you will not do anything with the spelling, just as is, like talk, just, it is a regular verb. Okay? You're not changing anything. Yes, for this example, what the girl is doing. Okay? Jump. Okay? This one. Jump. That is already a verb. Okay? Now, next. Oh, here. Everybody's doing this one. We walk. Okay? I walk. You guys walk. Diba? I'm sorry. Yeah. So, this is already a verb. Okay? This one is walk. Okay? The action. Oh, see here, the boy is climbing. Okay? This man is also climbing. And then this one is also climbing. Okay? So, it's climb. Okay? That is an action. So, this is a verb. Okay? Next. Seafarers do this one on board the vessel, on board the ship. Okay? So, it's called paint. Okay? It is an action. Of course. He's moving. And also this one is moving. So, it's an action. Anything you do. Okay? It's a verb. Okay. Next. So, look at the picture. Okay? The girl is running. So, run. Okay? That is an action. Okay? This girl is doing. Run. Run. Okay? Next. Okay, seafarers do this one on board the ship also. They have their own duty time. And we also, office employees, we have also our own duty time in the office. So, it's again an action word. Okay? Duty on a ship. Okay? Everyone can relate this picture. Okay? It's already considered a verb. Okay? Now, next. Oh, yeah. We have here. This is a forklift. Okay? This is a forklift. This man is driving the forklift. We can always see this one in the port. Any port. Okay? So, drive. Okay? It is a verb because it is an action word. Alright? So why am I discussing about the verb again? Because it is related to how to make a sentence. That's why I discuss it again. Okay? So, draw. Okay. This one, she's drawing something or a map. Draw. So, it is a verb. It is an action. Second officer do this one on board the ship. Yes, this is one of his duty to draw, I think, a map. Okay? So, next. A chef. Okay, what he is doing now is he cooks food. Okay? So, this is an action. Cook. So, automatic it is a verb. Okay? So, next. Yeah. So, this man is playing golf. Play. Okay? It is an action, of course. Okay? This is famous in your country. Also here in our country. Okay? Golf. Play. Alright? It is an action. Oh, they're laughing. They're talking with each other. So, it says talk and laugh. So, when we talk, it's already a verb. It's already an action. Just what like I'm doing now. I'm talking. Talk. I'm teaching. And they're laughing. Laugh. Okay? Laugh. So, that is a verb already. Even just for merely smiling. When I smile at you, when you smile at me, that is already a verb. And by merely listening to me, by using your ears, it is already a verb. Okay? Next. The doctors are doing something. They operate a patient. Okay? They operate. That is already a verb. Okay? They're doing something to their patient. Okay? Now, next. Yeah, all of us do this one. We wash before and after eating. Okay, we wash our hands. Okay, so wash. This is an action, a verb. Alright? Okay, yeah, of course, this one, we do this every day or maybe twice a day. Okay? We shower, take a shower. Alright? This is already an action word. But if we will not do this one, oh my God, what will happen to us? If we will not take a shower every day. Okay? Now next. Yes, this one. We sweep. The lady sweep the floor. And the girl sweep the floor. So this is an action, of course. Okay? So sweep. Verb. Action. Alright. So here, oh, okay. We repair. Repair. Okay? This man is repairing something. And for the aircon. And for the car. For his car, I think. Okay? So repair is a verb. It is an action. So every time we move, it's already a verb. It's already an action. Every time. Even though we use our five senses. What are the five senses, by the way? We use our eyes, we use our ears, we use our nose, our mouth, our hands. Okay? It's already an action. As I said earlier, by merely listening to me now, okay, it's already an action. It's a verb. Okay? Or here, write. Okay? She's writing something, or she's writing an email. And this one, she's writing maybe a journal. Okay? It's write. It's a verb. Action. Okay? Next. Okay. For the word sing. For the word sing. Okay. As you can see here, it's pretty clear that the lady, this girl, is singing. Okay? And these two kids are also singing. So, it's an action word already. Sing. Okay? Verb. Action. Oh, also this one. Dance. Okay? Dance. Okay, they're dancing gracefully, beautifully they're dancing. Okay? So, it's an action verb. Oh, a lot of us always do this one. Especially when we're busy. We think a lot. Alright, we think. Okay, everyone think also. Okay? All of us. Okay? It's already an action word. It's a verb. By merely doing this one, okay, it's an action word already. Even though he is not moving, but his mind is working, it's already an action. Okay? It's a verb. Okay? Next. Alright. Those I mentioned, those pictures I presented, those are all regular verbs. Okay? They are all regular verbs. Now, if there's an irregular verbs, there's also an irregular verbs. What are those? Okay. Okay, one more. For the regular verb, remember that I did not change anything. I did not add S or ES here. Okay? Just as is. For the word think, okay, dance, I did not change anything for the spelling of the regular verb. Okay? But for the irregular verbs, okay, there's something that we are going to change in minor, just a little. All we have to do is, okay, we have to add S or ES for the verb as a rule. Okay? When we say irregular verbs, meaning they don't or do not follow the standard, okay, rule. All we have to do is to add s or es for the verbs. Okay? Here, it says that the verb to be, or it is also called a be verb, this one is the most important type of verb, of irregular verb. Why? Because that is constantly used, most commonly used, most important irregular verbs. The verb to be, or it is also called a be verb. Okay? To enlighten you more, everyone. Okay, let's have an example for irregular verbs to be or be verbs. Okay? So here, as you can see here in the sentence, we have I, you, he or she, and it, and we, and they. Okay. What are these? What are these words? They are called pronoun. Right? Okay. Can you still remember what is a pronoun? Okay, as I said earlier, that a pronoun represents the what? The pronoun represents a word that replaces a noun. Okay? So, I. Remember that be verbs or to be uses only there are only three to remember for be verbs or to be. We'll use are, and is. Okay? Don't be confused, everyone. Okay? Only for, again, he, she, and it, the three words or the three pronouns, you will use the word to be, the verb to be is. Okay? Don't worry, I will explain it further in the next presentation. Okay, always remember again, alright, for the to be or be verb, you will only use three. Okay, are, and is. Okay, now, for the is, be verb, this one and this one, you will only use this one for the pronoun he or she and it. For the rest, you will use are. Okay? And for the pronoun I, for am. Okay? Did everyone understand? Okay, let's go to the next. Okay. Oh, activity right away. Okay, anyways, as I said, to be or be verb, either is, or are. So, for the pronoun I, this is the only be verb you are going to use for the pronoun I. And for the is, be verb, this is used for he, she, and it pronoun. Okay? And for the are be verb, you will use it for they and we only. For they and we, I'm sorry, again, for the are, you will use for you, we, and they only. Okay? Now, let's try here. Okay? For the be verb or to be. I So, what are we going to use here? Is, or are. Okay, there's only one to remember for the word be verb you will use, I. Okay, so for number 1, you will fill in I am a student. Okay? Did you get it, guys? For the be verb, you will use only through I pronoun. Okay? Now, for the she, what did I say earlier? For the he, she, and it, what are we going to use here? It's is. Okay? She blank a doctor. So what is the correct answer here? Alright, it's is. Okay? Alright. So she is a doctor. Okay. Now for the pronoun they. What did I say earlier? It's for the you, we, and they. We will use the be verb are. Okay, so automatically we will use they are happy. Okay? Okay, so did everyone got the correct answer? Or did everyone understand? So, do I need to repeat again for the rule? Okay, again. So, let's more clarify it, okay? I, for the word for the be verb there's only one to remember. That is always I pronoun. Okay, if you're going to use the be verb to be. Okay, and for the is, there's only 3. He, she, and it. Okay, you will use is. And for the are, also there's 3. For the you, we, and they, you will use are. Alright, for the next example, okay, here, I'm pretty sure you know already the answer here. For the he, what's the correct answer? Okay, good job. It should be is. Okay, he is tall. Okay? And for the word we, for the pronoun we, what are we going to use here? It's going to be we are at home. Okay? Now, okay, we are at home. Okay, for the word we, so, I'm sorry, for the word you, are kind. Oh, okay, you are kind. Okay, for number 7, for the word is, what rule are we going to follow here? For he, she, it, is it is, or are? Of course, it's going to be is. It is cold today. There in your country, I'm pretty sure it's cold today. So, it is cold today. Okay? For number, let's say, if I still have okay, for number 8. Okay. Alright, we have here the I. There's only one rule to remember here. It's going to be, is it is, or are? Oh, alright, it's of course. So, I am tired. No, I'm not tired, guys, No, I'm not. It's my pleasure to teach everyone. Okay, so it's I am tired. Alright? So, next. So, they What? What's the correct answer here? It's are. Oh, they are excited. Oh, I guess so. Everyone is excited to listen. Okay, for our lesson. Okay, it says here that they are excited. Okay, hope you're excited for our next lesson for next week. Okay, they are excited. So, as for number 10, she. What is the correct be verb here? It's she is intelligent. Oh, she is intelligent. Alright, that's for our activity number 1 for be verbs. Don't worry guys, there are also key answers here. Okay? Alright, so. Okay, here. Okay, so, aside from the be, to be verb, as an irregular verbs, that as I said earlier, that they don't follow the standard S or ES rule. Okay? They don't follow, okay, for the irregular verbs. Okay. We also have, aside from the to be verb, we also have here to have verb. Okay? It is also very common, like to be. And it also has a special form. Okay? For the third, or in the third person singular, to have. As I discussed earlier, the other topic is to be. This one is to have. Okay? And it does not follow the standard S or ES rule. Okay? So, to make it more clear. Okay, here. Examples. Again, the word, the be verb, or the irregular verbs to have. There is I, there is you, okay, he, she, it, we, and they. Take note of this, everyone, The reason why I put this pronoun together, because it will always, take note, it will always be the verbs, whether if it is irregular or irregular. These three pronouns always comes together with an S. No, not an S. The verbs they are supposed to be with is always the same. Okay? He, she, it. For be verb, it's be verb used is. Okay? Now, for to have irregular verbs, it is used has. Okay? She has. He has. It has. Okay? And for the rest, you use have. Okay? Alright. I made a summary of this at the latter part of the slides. Okay? So, for you to compare what's the difference between the four irregular verbs. Okay? Now, this is the second type of irregular verbs. It is called the irregular verbs to have. So here, the I pronoun uses have. Okay? So it says here, I have a class. Now we have a class. Okay? You have a beautiful smile. Wow! So it says here that you have a beautiful smile. Okay, take note guys for the pronouns and the irregular verbs. And we have a meeting. Okay, we have a meeting. And they have a lot of friends. Okay? They have a lot of friends. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry for the interruption. Okay, now, let's continue. It says here that we have a meeting. Okay, and they have a lot of friends. So, for the I, you, we, and they uses have. Okay? Okay. Now, for the he, she, and it uses has. Okay? Let's take more examples. Let's check. Okay, it's activity right away. Okay, so do I need to clarify more for this one, everyone? Okay, again. For the I, you, we, and they uses have. Okay? Just always remember that. Okay? And for the he, she, and it, it's always be with has, irregular verb. Uses this one. Alright? Next. So, activity number 1. Okay, don't worry guys, I will still guide you for this one. Okay, so fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb to have. So, you will only remember that have or has. Okay, to use for the irregular verb to have. Okay. For the word, for the pronoun I. So, what will you use here? I. Is it have or has? It's have, of course. Okay? We have to use have. I have a car. Okay. For the has, remember, for the he, she, and it, you will use has. Okay, for number 2, she has a cat. Okay, that's for number 2. Remember the rule for irregular verb to have. For the he, she, and it, you will use has. Okay, so for number 2, since we use the pronoun she, okay, what we're going to use? Has. She has a cat. Okay? For the word they. For the word they, it should be what? This one or this one? It should be have, of course. They have a big house. Okay? Okay. Number 4, he. It's very simple. He, what? Of course, it's has. Because he, she, it should be followed with has, irregular verb. He has a new job. Okay? He has a new job. Okay, for the word, for the pronoun we, Janjaran, what is the correct answer here? It's going to be have, of course. So we have a lot of friends. Okay? We have a lot of friends. And for the you, okay, it's going to be have, of course. You have a busy schedule. Just like me yesterday, I have a very busy schedule. So, it's going to be you have a busy schedule. Alright? Okay. So, for the it, for he, she, it, what is going to be the irregular pronoun to have here? Okay, of course, it's going to be has. It has a long tail. Excuse me. Okay, for number 7, it's going to be, it has a long tail. You are referring to an animal here, of course, because, excuse me, because we people or persons have no tail, only animals, right? So, it says here that referring to an animal. So, it has a long tail. Alright? Here, we have here I. So, it's what? Or I. Okay. It's have, of course. I have sorry, I have a headache. Okay? Headache. Alright. So, for number 9, they have, of course, a meeting tomorrow. Okay, they have a meeting tomorrow. And next, for the she again. Okay, for the she, it has. She has blue eyes. Oh, wow. Okay, she has blue eyes. Okay, so did everyone understand about irregular verbs to have? Okay, you have also here your answer key. Okay, right. So we're done with the to be irregular. We are done with to have irregular verbs, and now we are here with the verb to do. Still the same. They don't follow the standard rule that you will add s or es. Okay? Okay, let's have an example for this. Excuse me. So, irregular verbs to do. Okay? I, you, we, and they. Okay? So, for the I, you will use only do. I almost everything. Look, guys, everyone, look here. So, there's no worry about here. There's no need to be, what you call this? To be confused with. Okay? For the I, you, we, they. For the to do. There will be no changes at all. Whether you will use I, you will use you, we, and they. They're all the same. You use this irregular verb. Okay? Like, I do my job every day. Okay? You do your homework today. Yes, you will do your homework today, everyone. You will answer these activities. Okay? I gave you. Okay. We do our best. Yes, of course. We do our best. Okay? And they do speak English. Yes. They do speak English. Okay? So there's nothing to be confused with regards to irregular verbs to do. Okay? By I, you, we, and they pronoun. Okay. Alright. So, also with the word does. Okay? Do and does. Okay? Alright. There you go again. For the he, she, and it pronoun. Always, always remember this, everyone. That these three pronouns always have the same verbs to use. See? Does. She does. It does. Okay? So it says here that he does his work diligently. Okay? She does the dishes after. Okay? And it does matter a lot. Okay? There is no changes. It is always the same. But for the I, you, we, and they, it's also the same. They use the word do verb. Okay? Only for the he, she, it, you will use does. Okay? Okay. Now, for the activity, okay, here, it's either do or does. Again, for the does, only 3 to remember. For the he, she, and it. The rest, you will use do. Alright? For the I, okay, it's very clear for the word, for the pronoun I, what will you use? Do or does? Of course, do. I do my homework every evening. Okay? Because for the does, it's only be, he, she, it. Okay, here. Of course, here. She. So, automatically, you will use does. She does her chores around the house. Again, she does her chores around the house. Okay? Number 3. Alright, for the pronoun they. Okay. So they, what's the correct answer here? Do. Okay? They do their best in the competition. Yes, they do their best in the competition. Okay. Now for the he, what did I say? For the he, you will use does. He does his job diligently. Okay? Next. We. Alright. We do our shopping on Saturdays. So, we will use do. We do our shopping on Saturdays. So, for again the pronoun you do your exercises every morning. Okay? Now, next. Okay, here. It says that the company. Okay, it is a place. Okay, the company, what is the correct answer? Okay, it should be what? It should be the company, what? It is a place. Remember, it should be it. Okay? So, like for example, we will change the word the company. We will use it here. So, it, what is the correct answer? Does, of course. The company does its research and development. Okay? Okay. The company does its research and development. Okay, for the number for number 8, I, of course, it's going to be do. I do what I can to help. Yes, I do what I can to help. Okay? For the last 2 numbers, so it says here that they, what? What is the correct answer? Of course, it's do. They do what they are told. Okay? It says here that they do what they are told. There you go. For the he, she, it, what will you see? What will you use? Yes, of course, the word does. She does a great job as a teacher. Oh, wow. It's nice to hear. She does a great job as a teacher. It's so nice to hear this kind of comment. Alright? Okay. Next. Okay, you have here your answer key also. So, we're done with to be, we're done with to have, we're done with to do, and now we are in the to go irregular verb. Okay? Now, for the I, you, I, we, you, they, you will use go. Okay? Like from or to do irregular verbs. Okay? And it says that I go to school every day. Okay? You go to church every Sunday. Yes. We go on vacation in the summer. Oh, that's 3 months from now here in our country. No, it's, it's 3 months from now before summer. So, we go on vacation in the summer. Okay? And then, they go to the movies tonight. Okay? Next. So, for the he, she, it, again, guys, remember, for the he, she, it, okay, goes. Okay? He goes to work early. Yeah, some of us go to work early. So, he goes to work early. Okay, and then she goes to church every Sunday. Yes, she goes to church every Sunday. Oh, and then it goes against the wave. So, it here, maybe it refers to a ship. Okay, or a little boat. Okay, it goes against the wave. Okay, next. I think, oh yeah, this is again an activity for everyone. Okay, to fully understand, or maybe just a little for enlightenment only. Okay, so it says here that I, okay, remember, what did I say earlier? What will you use? Go or goes. Again, for the goes, he, she, it only. Always remember that. For he, she, it, you will use goes. And then the rest, you will use go. But, so now here, we will use the pronoun I. So, what will you use here? I, of course, it's going to be go. I go to the library every week. Oh, nice. Alright? I go to the library every week. Okay? And then, for the she, here we go again. For the he, she, and it, what will you use? It's going to be goes. So, she goes to the gym regularly. Oh my, I wish I can go to the gym regularly. Alright. So, it says here that she goes to the gym regularly. Alright. Next. They. For the they, of course, there's no other go verb here. There's no other other to go irregular verb here to use. It's going only to be the word go. They go to school by bus. Okay? Alright. For the he, okay, of course, it's going to be goes. He goes to, he goes to work early. Okay? For number 5, for we, what's the correct answer here? Alright, it's going to be go. We go to the beach in the summer. Yes, it's so nice to go to the beach. during summer. Okay? So, next. Okay. Number 6, you. So, automatically, you will use go, of course. You go to bed late. Alright, and then the cat. Cat is an animal, so you will use the pronoun it. So, it says here that the cat, what? Goes. Because he, she, it, you will use goes. So, the cat goes outside to play. Alright, for number 8, I. Go, of course. I go to the movies on weekends. Okay? And for the last 2 numbers, 2 examples. So, they, what? Go to parties often. Did you guys go to parties often? They go to parties often. And for the she, of course, she goes to church on Sundays. Okay? So, that is how you are going to use an irregular verb to go. Okay? There you go. You have your answer key. Okay, this is now the summary for better understanding. Okay? We have here irregular verbs like to be, to have, to do, and to go. For I, you will use am for to be. Okay? And the rest is you, we, and they, you will use are. And for the he, she, it is is. Okay? You will just always remember this guide, so you will not be confused. Okay? And then for to have irregular verbs or has, okay, for the I, you, we, and they, you will use this one, have. Okay? And for the he, she, it's has. Okay? And for to do, okay, I, you, we, they, you use do. And for the he, she, it's going to be does. And for the to go, I, you, we, they, you will use go. And he, she, it should be goes. Okay? Try to look at these pronouns. Okay? He, she, it. Here, he, she, it. Here also for he, she, it. And here also for the he, she, it. Okay. Try to analyze properly the verbs used. Is. There's an S. There's an ES. And there's an ES also. So don't be confused, everyone. Okay? Okay. So, next. These are all simple present tense short activity. Okay? Simple means basic, present, happening now. Okay? Or what we are doing now. So, when we say I, okay, I, what will you use here? You will only use, this is a regular verb, everyone. Okay? I. So, what are we going to do here? I walk. You will not change anything. I walk to school every day. Okay? Right. For here, since she is singular, the verb should be with what? S. So, it's going to be she eats. Add S here. Breakfast at 7 a.m. Okay? If you are going to use the he, she, and it, you will add s for the verb, for the regular verb. So, she eats breakfast at 7 a.m. And when you use they, stay as is. Do not do anything with the verb. They play soccer on Saturdays. Okay? And he, what? He watches. Add es. Remember, for the he, she, and it, it's either you will add s or es for the verb. So here, it's he watches. Add es. TV or television in the evenings. Okay? And for number 5, we. Alright? Can you still recall the verb have? So if it is we have. We have a dog. Okay? Right. Now, for number 6, you. You study English. You will not do anything with the verb here. You will not add s, you will not add es. Okay? Because this is a regular verb. You study English. Okay? Alright. Here, for the word it, because this is a pronoun it for animal, for an animal or for a thing, since rain is a thing, so what is the correct answer? It, what? Rains. Okay? It rains a lot in the spring. You will add es. You will add s here. Okay? It rains a lot in the spring. Okay. Since my cat is an animal, so it's the pronoun for this is it, right? Yes. Okay. Because this is an animal, we will use it. We will use it because it is an animal. Okay. So my cat. What's the correct answer here? My cat sleeps with s all day. Just the same as it rains a lot in the spring. Because cat, the pronoun for cat is it. Okay? My cat sleeps all day. Alright? When we say they, so here the irregular verb go, is it go or goes? Of course, it's going to be go only. Because for the goes, it's he, she, it, goes. So since they is used, so as is, they go to the park. Okay? Here, since she, okay, we have to add s. So, she carries, we will change the y to I and then add es. She carries a heavy bag. She carries a heavy bag or bag. Okay? Next. Okay. Here's the key answers also. Okay? Next. Okay. We'll talk about present continuous tense. Okay. When we say present, still it's happening now. Present. Continuous means that it's only an extended, okay, what we are doing now. Alright? So, right now, if I say I'm teaching, teach is the verb. So, when it's continuously or extending what is happening, so you will only add ing, like teach. So, add ing, it's going to be teaching. Okay? Yes. This is what I said earlier. Present, it's happening now. Okay? Alright. Here, you'll just add ing. It is happening now. Okay? Because it's present. And it's continuous. It's an extended what is happening now. Alright. Here are examples. For the I, he she, we, and they. Okay, examples. I am walking. Okay? Or, I am talking. Or, I am teaching. I add ing for the verb. Okay? He is reading. Okay? She is dancing. Or, he is reading. He is jumping. Or, he is playing. Alright? For she is dancing. Or, she is singing. Alright? That's how are you going to use present continuous. It's presently doing the action and it's continuingly using the action. Like, we are jumping. Okay? They are talking. Okay? Alright. So, the simple past tense. Okay. When we say simple again, it's the basic. When we say past, it already happened. It's done. It's finished. Okay? When we say past. Okay? Past. Yesterday. Alright. That's already past because it happened yesterday. Last week, last month, last year. Okay? Not now. Because if we're talking about now, it's going to be present. But since it is simple past tense, it's done already. Okay? Alright. Used for completed actions in the past. Okay? For the verb for this, you will add ed. Okay? Because it happened already in the past. Here, for the I, he, she, we, and they. So, when we say I jumped, we add ed. It's done already. I already jumped. Okay? It's done. It's either yesterday, a minute ago, an hour ago, yesterday, last week, last year. So, it's done. So, you will add ed. I jumped. Okay. He played. Meaning, it's done. She danced. Okay? We checked. Ed. They visited. Ed. So, if you are going to use simple past tense, you will add the or ed. Okay? Don't be confused, everyone. Okay? Past. We are now talking about past. It's done. It's finished. Okay? You will add the for dance, either the or ed. Okay? For the past. Okay, let's go to the next presentation. Alright. So, if we have simple past tense, okay, we also have a past continuous. Okay, past. It happened already, but it's still continuing until now. Okay? That's continuous. Okay. It simply says that it is used in progress in the past. Still happening in the past. Although it's already done, still in progress. Okay? Like here. For the I, he, she, we, they pronoun, it says here, all you have to do is to add was or were. When you are going to use I pronoun, I, he, she, okay, you will use was. For past, continuous. Okay? Like, I was jumping. Okay, it is already past. Okay, he was doing the action yesterday, maybe, or an hour ago, maybe, or a few minutes ago, or last year, last summer. Okay, always use was for I, he, and she pronoun. Okay? So, it's going to be I was jumping. Continuously happening in the past. I was jumping. Maybe you can just add here yesterday. I was jumping yesterday. Okay? But by merely I was jumping, you can already say that it is already in the past. It happened in the past because of this was. Okay? So here for he was playing. Okay? For she was dancing. Okay? For the we and they, you will use this one where. Okay? We were. Okay? We were checking. They were visiting. Okay? Don't be confused, everyone. Okay? That's for the past continuous. And then next, for this activity, you have to fill in the blanks with the correct form of the verb here. This one. So, it's in the past simple or past continuous. When you say past simple, what are you going to use? It's was and were only. Okay? For past continuous, you will add ing. Okay? So, she, like this one. Past participle. She, alright. For the word, for the pronoun she, he, she, you will use was. Right? Here. Okay? You will use was. She was. And then, since it is past continuous, you will add ing. Right? So, studying while she was, I'm sorry, she was studying while he was playing video games. Okay? Next. He was listening, okay, to music while he was working on his project, or he listened to music. Wait one moment. Okay, he was listening to music while he was working on his project. So, since he is a pronoun, it should be was. Okay, and then add ing for the verb. Also here. Okay, so he was listening to music while he was working on his project. Okay? Now for number 3, you. So what are you going to use here? Of course, it's not was. It's going to be were. You were cleaning your room when your mom was calling you. Okay? Alright. Now for number 4. Excuse me. So for number 4, they. So what are you going to use here? Is it was or were? They, of course, it's going to be were. They were waiting, add ing, for the bus when it what? Arrived. You add the. Okay? Remember? Alright. They were waiting for the bus when it arrived. There's the. for the verb. Okay? Alright. So here for the she, what did I say? You will use was. Okay, she was reading a book when she, what are you going to add here? Okay, I'll add D, heard a noise. Okay, she was reading a book when she heard a noise. Okay? Alright, there's key answers here. Okay, for the future simple tense, when we say future, it's still going to happen. Like, for now, today is Wednesday. The future of Wednesday is maybe Friday, tomorrow, on Saturday, or next year, next month. That's what future simple tense means. Okay? Future. Oh yes, there's a predictions. You're a wild guess. Okay? You will say that I'm planning to go to Korea next month. That's future. Alright. You will use will. Okay? As I said, I will go to Korea on next hour. I will go to Korea next month. Okay? That's future. That is your prediction. That is your future plan. Okay? Here. So, for the I, he, she, we, and they, you can use this one, will. Okay? For the future simple tense, I will play, he will sing, she will wash, we will check, they will visit. Okay? Yeah, there you go. And there's also going to. You can also use this one. Okay? Future plans and intentions. As I said earlier, I said I'm going. Okay? I'm going to Korea on December. Alright. So that's it. So, examples. I am going to walk. He is going to run. She is going to swim. We are going to dance. Okay? That's the examples for that. Okay. I made a summary here for the different tenses. Okay. The very most important tenses are the present. The first lesson last Monday. And then for the past tense, now. And then the future tense. Like for example, for the present, verb eat. Okay, these are just examples. Okay, and there are a lot of verbs. Okay, all you have to do is to explore. Okay, these are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 examples. Okay, for the word eat for present, the past tense of this is ate. And the future tense for this is will eat. Okay? Alright? Okay. Or going to eat. Okay? It depends on how are you going to use the word will for the future or going to. Okay? And for the word or for the action verb walk, the past tense of this is walked. There's ed. Okay? And the future tense of this is will walk or going to walk. Okay? Now for the word play, for the verb play, it's going to be played. There's ed. Okay? And will play or going to play. Alright? Future tense. For the word read. Now, remember this guys, not all verbs have the same spelling. Okay? So, like for example, this one, the word read. Okay? For the present, for the past, still read. And for the future, will read or going to read. It did not change. Okay? The spelling. Okay? Now, for the word study. Okay? It ends with Y. Study. Okay? The past tense for the word study is studied. Okay? You change Y to I and then you add ED. Studied for the past. And for the future tense, will study or going to study. Just explore some more examples of this present tense, past tense, and future tense kinds of verbs. Okay? There's a lot of this. Okay? Okay. I will give you again an activity. Okay? For present, past, and future tense. Okay, here. It says that you have to choose the correct answer. Okay? You have to choose for the correct answer. So, it says here that I. So, this is the verb. What is the correct answer here? Is it A, B, or C? Is it A, B, or C? Okay, I blank go to the library every week. So, what is the correct answer here? I, what? Alright, it's going to be letter C. Okay, wait, let's check. Okay, now, so, the verb is go. So, when we say go, it's present. Okay? When we say went, it's past. When we say will go, it's going to be future. So, since it says every week, it's presently happening. So, what are you going to use for the go? Since it is present, it's going to be I go. Okay? I go to the library every week. Okay? It's present. Okay? Now, take note everyone, okay? Every week. So, it's happening presently. Happening now. Okay. She, number 2, blank, finish. This is the verb. Her homework last night. What did I say earlier? For last night or yesterday, last week, last month, last year, it's what? It already happened in the past. So, what are you going to use here? She blank. The verb is finished. Her homework last night. So, what are you going to use here? It's going to be, is it A, B, or C? Of course, it's going to be letter B. Why? Because of this last night. It's done already. So, it's in the past. So, this one is present. This one is past. And this one is the future. The word will finish for the letter C. Okay? So, the correct answer here is letter B with E-D. Okay? Next. They. Remember the word next summer. So, it means what? Is it happening now In the past or the future? For the next word, next summer. Of course, it's going to be a future because it's not yet happening. Because it says next summer. Not yet happening now. So, they, the correct answer is will travel. Because will is used for future tense. Because of this, it's next summer. Because of the word next summer. Next. Okay? Future. So, they will travel to Europe next summer. Okay? Next. Here, for number 4, he. Habitual action. It's presently doing now. So, it's present tense. He plays. Okay? The guitar. Okay? Next. So, here. Remember, always check everyone the sentence in order for you guys to check whether it is present, it is past, or in the future. Here, it says an hour ago. Okay, for the word ago, an hour ago, meaning it already happened in the past. Okay? So, maybe it happened an hour ago. Now is 11 o'clock. So, it happened maybe 10. Okay? O'clock. So, what is the correct answer? It happened in the past. 8. Letter B. Okay? We ate dinner an hour ago because of this word. That's why it's called past. Okay? Now here, for number 6, the sun blank rise in the east. Okay, what is the correct answer here? Is it past? Is it present, past, or future? It's present. So, the sun rises. The sun rises in the east. Okay? Alright. Okay. Another example for number 7. Here, guys, everyone, the word tomorrow. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you, tomorrow. Alright, tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow is Thursday. Alright, so it says here that I. So, is it present, past, or future? So, tomorrow is not happening right now. It's going to be future tense. So, I. What are we going to use here? Of course, this one, will call. Because it's future tense. I will call you tomorrow. Okay? Alright. But I don't know your numbers. So, I cannot call you tomorrow. So, I will call you tomorrow. Alright. So, here for the she. Okay. It says here that it's ongoing action. It says ongoing. So, right now, we are ongoing discussing about the present, past, and future tense. So, it's ongoing continuously. So, what are we going to use? Okay, it's presently now. Okay, so she, what? What is the correct answer? A, B, or C? So, it should be, she studies for the exam. Okay? That's for number 8. And for number 9, they blank visited their grandparents. Oh, there you go. Last weekend. Okay, take note here, everyone, that the word last is past. Okay, last weekend. I'm sorry. So, for number 9, it says that, for number 9, they, it happened in the past, so we will add ed. Okay? For letter B. They visited their grandparents last weekend. Okay? Did you guys visited your grandparents last weekend? Okay. So, they visited their grandparents last weekend. So, it's past because of this word. Okay, for the last number, okay, it is a general fact. It says that he, okay, what is the correct answer? Works, worked, or will work? Okay, it's general fact that I am working English. Okay, so it says he works at the bank. Okay? He works at the bank. Okay? Alright. So, don't you all worry because there's a key answers here. Okay. For the present, past, and future tense. Okay, you will fill in the blanks again. I am going to guide you again for this. So, it's present. So, what are we going to use? We will not change anything because of this present. I drink coffee every morning. It's present. Okay? So, it says that it's past for number 2. Okay? So, it happened already because of this word last night. Okay, so what is the correct answer? For the word go, okay, so she went to the cinema last night. Okay, now for they, since it is in future tense, okay, they, what? Will travel to Japan next year. Okay, you will use will because it's future. So, they will travel to Japan next year. Okay? For number 4. Okay. He, it's present action happening now. So, use present continuous if you know it. So, when we say present continuous, what are we going to use? We will what? Okay, we will add ing here. Okay? Okay. For present action, he, what? For number 4, okay, let's take a look for number 4. Alright. He, so, present, so we will use is, okay, for present. But since it says present continuous, so what we are going to do here is we will add ing for the word, for the verb play. So we will going to use he is playing football now. Okay? Now, for number 5, past. Okay. So, past. Okay. I already mentioned this one. For the past tense of it is ate. We ate pizza last Friday. Okay? And for number 6, the cat, present. The cat sleeps on the sofa. Okay, currently. Okay, so we will just add S for the word sleep. Okay, now for here, future. Or see, future. I will study for my test tomorrow. Alright, for number 8, past. So she, what's the correct answer? Sang beautifully at the concert. Okay, and then they, why sang? Because it's past. So they, present, they watch TV or television every evening. Okay, and for the last number, he, present, he works in a bank, present. Okay, now we have here your key answers also. Okay, oh, we're done, everyone. So for now, I hope everyone I hope everyone has a idea for the lesson for today, and you've learned something from me. Okay, so I would like to thank everyone for listening, for attending our lesson for today, and I really do hope that you learned something from me. Okay, so my advice for everyone is to just watch the videos over and over again, so you will have an idea of the lesson, of our lesson for today, or since our day 1. Okay, so I would like to thank everyone for listening and for attending this class. Okay, thank you again. This is your teacher Shelly. See you all a week after. Okay, thank you everyone. Good morning. Have a nice day. Bye.